Hello Gemini, and welcome to your forecast for the time of July 2012. Now we will be looking at your home and your family, your career, your goals, your finances, health and well-being and relationships during this period of time. Now the first thing that you do have around you in the month of July in connection with the home is I've got a few little stresses and strains. Now they could be worried about budgets, routines, what needs to happen next, what are we planning, what are we doing, and I've just got the whole dynamics of the family in a little bit of a kind of a flutter during this period of time. I know things will settle down before the end of the month, but when you're walking into July, it's more about, well, you can walk in a little bit more prepared if you watch this video a little bit earlier, or you can kind of get through that and just go, okay, well, we need to have a little bit more structure. You may be just a little bit nervous about the environment that you're at or what's really going on, but I'm just going to say that I feel things are going to calm down. In connection with your finances, now your career, we better start off and doing them in order. Okay, with your career, I've got a really strong month for you. You're going to find that there's excellent support sitting around here. That'll be great for our finances as well, wouldn't it? It also indicates that you're going to be finding that there is times for you to step forward and build some solid foundations. Now this is really good for those that are starting out into a new job or a career pathway, or those that are already established. It means that you're building the networks, okay, or the foundations to keep things rolling along. For the finances, spoke a little bit soon on the strength and getting things going strong, but we do find that this is going to be one of those months that don't obsess about it. It's going to work out just fine. I just feel that you have a few things going on during this month that could be kind of a bit of a concern. You may just have a mounting up of bills or a few responsibilities, or it's something to do with health and well-being or things like that. And if that's the case, I just want to say, hey, relax, take a deep breath. It's going to be okay. There is going to be enough money to cover what you need, or the money will be coming in, okay? So it's not about kind of getting there and kind of over concerning yourself just at this time. There will be enough to go around. In connection with your health and your well-being, things have been a little bit up and down, okay? So you may be finding during this month, it's about you kind of figuring out what's working. You know, one minute I've got heaps of energy, the next time I'm really tired. And one minute I'm kind of like really happy, the next minute I'm feeling really melancholy. So this is about you figuring out what is it that is, you know, not helping that balance or that equilibrium to come back, okay? And how can you make that a little bit more of a stable fixture in your health and your well-being. Now look, you could be that you've got quite a lot on your plate during this month. If that's the case, then you may need a little bit more extra vitamin B, or take care of your minerals and your iron during this period of time. Okay, in connection with your relationships. Now, relationships always go through changes, and sometimes this is great because it means that we're clearing out the baggage or the problems, and sometimes clearing the air makes a big difference here, okay? So when we get up to the time of July with relationships, it's about, let's see, you know, what works for us and what doesn't. Let's make the changes so that we can be happier and more settled within ourselves, okay? And this can also mean friendships. It's time to kind of like change a few dynamics there and make a few changes and turn over a few new leaves. Now for those that are in more permanent and secure relationships, I just feel that this is a time of culling. So you could be just going through and going, okay, we no longer need this, or we can get rid of that, or we can do this, or we can change that. Let's, you know, put in a new routine where we spend a little bit more quality time together. All those types of things could become important. Now for those that are looking, this is a very, very strong month that lets you know that this is the time to get rid of any of those outworn ideas or expectations. So if you've always had really bad luck in a relationship, this is about time of going like, okay, that bad luck is in the past. I'm going to be actually more positive now and look around at, you know, what I can make the improvements here. If it means getting out of, you know, the same neighborhood, or removing some of your friends that are kind of dragging you down, whatever it might be, because I just feel that the right relationship is ready to kind of come in, but it's all about kind of like, let's try something new, or change attitude or opinions or things like that, so that we can kind of allow it to start to come into our energy or into our focus.